Woo! Are we live? I hope we are. Yeah, look at that. Oh wait, no. There we go. I need to get my link so I can send it to people. There we go. Hello, Xander. I will draw. Don't you worry. Hold on, just making sure everything's up and running. Oh, okay. I'm like opening and closing everything. Okay, we're good. Unfortunately, I forgot to change the GIF on the bottom before going live, so it's still bro hug denied. Oh, hello. Is that the real White Summer 3? I think it is. Alright, I'm picking up, hello, Infinite Waves. Why would you, what does that mean? HYG? Hug your girl? I don't understand you, but I'm gonna continue with this. It's been sitting in my folder for a while because I've been drawing other things, but I low-key just got a mini hit tweet, and I want to put out like another like actual full piece to maybe write on that a little bit. So that's the goal, and it's back to this. So first off, I could probably extend this up a little bit because that's a little bit too close to the edge. But where do I even start? I could completely redo the line art, like make a complete new line art layer, but I kind of like how the sketch is looking, and it's already pretty much just line art, so I could just refine it. That's probably... What tablet do I use? I use a Huion Canvas 22. It's been doing me very, very well. Before this, I used a what did I use? What was it? It was like a Wacom 1, I think, and it was refurbished off eBay. So it was really cheap. I couldn't complain about that. But the one thing I could complain about is that it had like no stand of its own. And I never got one for it either, and I probably should have. Because it was like the craziest hunchback you've ever seen. I had to like lean 90 degrees over my desk just to look at the freaking thing and use it, and I'm very glad I'm not doing that anymore. Because I'm already gonna have some kind of arthritis or carpal tunnel by 22, and so I don't wanna add my neck and back to that as well. It is unacceptable. It's terrible. It's evil. And so I got this. I don't remember exactly when I got it. It low-key is, to some extent. To some extent, no, it is. Just in general. Like, nobody wants to work, like, at a 90-degree angle their whole life. Unless you do. And if you do, go for it. But that's not the life for me. The life for me is sitting in a wonderfully comfortable chair with a wonderfully comfortable tablet and scribbling away into the night. Which I say into the night, but I don't know, I've only been staying up on weekends. The life of a working man is tough. I'm up till 11 p.m. on weekdays max, and I'm freaking tired. Having a break. I hope work's going well for you. So it's a nice little Wednesday. Oh, okay, Bezo! The gang is here, you're right. Everybody's here. All three. Raffle Whiskers is either A, asleep, B, playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, or C, at work. And it's up to you to figure out which one of those three it is. We have 2 votes for A from all three. All three from Xander. We got another one. You hate Raffle Whiskers? That's kind of mean. / poll. Can you do polls in YouTube stream chat? I don't think so. That reminds me though, I wanted to try like dual wielding YouTube and Twitch streams, but I don't know how to do that, and so I didn't. Alright, I gotta fix this. There we go. That's what I'm saying. Mods for the... oh yeah, that reminds me. I have no mods. I haven't made anybody a mod yet, and I probably should. Just in case like something evil happens and I need somebody's assistance. But that's for another day because I'm locked in right now. Okay, it's time to start deciding good colors. I mean, of course, skin starts off, purple. Wait, no, that's the wrong clip to layer blue. There we go. It's like more purpley. I'm not gonna straight color pick it. I'm gonna change it a little bit. Doing psych homework? Oh, wait, oh, psych, I'm doing homework. My bad. I misread that. What kind of homework is it, though? Actually, here, I should change this so it's not as confusing. Yeah, that's better. It is, not of my own creation, but of someone else on Twitter, and I'm drawing it for them because I want to, and I might get a couple likes off of it, and also it's been kind of fun. I've just been, one of the things I like to do is just draw random people's characters or like things that they do. I mean, I don't finish maybe things very much. What did I just say? I don't finish maybe things very much. I don't finish too many like full renders very often. So it's not something I do like every day, like I might make it seem out to be. But I do like to just choose somebody who I think their character is neat, or even just in general, and use it for pose practice myself. But like seeing people's reactions, of being like, "Yo, wait, this is so cool! You drew my thing!" Like it's so fun, to be able to give that to people, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to become an artist to begin with. Because I've talked about it plenty of times one-on-one with people, but I'll say it here for the record. I don't know if it's a little bit narcissistic, but the idea of like managing to get kind of popular for something one day, I don't know what it will be. Hopefully it'll be Rift. But like, I don't know, becoming known to some extent, and then using that, and then like still just drawing people's characters at random. Like maybe like fans or like whatever, and then they get to be like, oh my gosh, this person who I look up to drew my character and it's so awesome and I love it and it makes me want to keep going. That's what I want to do, because that would be like if Toby Fox drew Pierce and Emile just for fun, and then was like, I like these characters. I would flip. I would say I'd kill myself out of like sheer like waves of emotions, but if I killed myself then I wouldn't be able to look at the art anymore. Uh, Toby Fox? Who's Toby Fox? Yeah, he made a little game called Earthbound. It's a little bit niche, so you might not know about it. But if you look into it, I think it's really cool. But that's why I like just choosing random things and going for it like that. It's very very nice and very fun, and it feels rewarding too, especially if people really enjoy what you made. It kind of serves as like a good benchmark for your progress. Or I guess no, I take that back. That's not like a progress benchmark. That's just I don't know. I guess it's just affirmation that uh, what you make is enjoyed by other people, because that's something I worry about a lot. Uh, is like I get like too far into my own mind palace, and it's like, okay, I might like what I'm doing, uh, but does anybody else kind of like it? And I mean, sometimes that's not the greatest way to think, because you want to make it for yourself. You don't want to make it purely for it to be a product, purely for it to be beloved and get you attention and everything. Uh, but at the same time, it also really, really helps to be able to share your work somewhere and get like some proper feedback, or just know that like it's impacting someone somewhere. And it's all about finding that balance between locking in too hard uh, into your own brain and like getting in your own head about like, is this really good enough? And then also just kind of like going with the flow, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like, I'm trying to focus on it's turning stuff. I gotta focus on drawing and holding a conversation and like what I'm saying all at the same time. Ugh. How do people do this for a living? It's so difficult. Where do I... Okay. Oh wait, I didn't really draw Jeff's. What does that mean? Oh, I'm not drawing Jeffy right now. Sorry. Sorry, Bubs. I know you really wanted it, but tune in next time. Tune in next time for Jeffy. There we go. Now that's something I can actually color in. Bing? You just killed Jeffy with your mind? Don't kill people on stream. I don't... That's not good. I just realized I should name these layers. I'm not naming anything. Oh! It's a bad voice crack. Lines. This is flats. And that's all I'm gonna name for now, because that's all I... Oh wait, no, I can combine that with the lines. I had all that separated because I didn't know if she looked kind of goofy or not. But, like with her big forehead, because I don't draw bald characters very often, because I hide it with hair because I'm bad at anatomy still. But I'm getting better. I released an album on Pittsburgh Noise a few years ago, and that was cool because it was the first time other musicians commented on my work. I didn't know you had an album out. What in the world? On Pittsburgh, is that like a record label? Like a local, label? Because if so, I'm gonna have to tap in. Because like that's what I'm talking about, right? It's really cool to see like other people who are doing the same thing you do, and they're like I approve. Not that like your boss or anything, like they need to approve of it. But it's really really cool to have somebody be like, I enjoy what you put your time and effort into. Yeah. It don't matter what it is. There's a market for everything and everyone out there. I gotta take a sip of my awesome smoothie. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, What's in the smoothie? I got a mix of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Plenty of milk. Got a scoop of protein powder for the gains. And a little bit of honey and cinnamon. It's not like crazy, magnificent green, wonderful tasting. What? No, it is wonderful tasting. I'm just like trying to. Oh my gosh, I can't think. Streaming is hard. I can't think and draw and listen and talk at the same time. Holy moly! Lock in. No, it is good. I like it a lot because I need to eat better, and this is a good way for me to get my some of my wonderful vitamins and nutrients. I am a little bit of a health maxer. Haha. Just kidding. I'm not a full health maxer yet. One day, I'll do something actually good for my body. That's not like the perfect color for the jeans, but at least I'll fill it in, and then I can just change it after. Can you stop asking for Marvin? Public access channel 7-Eleven? That'd be great. I could dox you right now if I wanted to. But I'm not going to because I'm a nice guy like that. Also, I just remembered I'd filled this in too when I shouldn't have. Also, that was a mean threat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I mean, I still could, but that was out of pocket. Here we go. Also, didn't you say earlier that you just clocked in? Are you wasting precious company hours watching my wonderful stream? Is that what's happening? I would hope not. I'm trying to like, what's the perfect balance between, like, good color palette essentially is what I'm trying to figure out. I could do like beige pants as well. Or like tan brownish kind of pants. That's not bad. I like that. Have you ever used Sprite? I have it downloaded, but I don't think I've actually ever made anything with it. Does it have like a good tool or something for making palettes, or is it just kind of like a better workspace for it? Hey, art is hard, but that's what makes it so rewarding. You get to stand back like Da Vinci and be like, "Oh my gosh, look at this wonderful piece of art I just made." Also, I screwed up. I forgot her eyes are supposed to be blue. Oh, okay. That might be something worth looking into. Because I feel like that's something I kind of struggle with, is that, or I guess I don't really struggle with it, but it's something I could improve. Like, I don't really spend too much time just like, too much time thinking about palettes or colors or anything. I just kind of like go in and wing it. And I mean, sometimes it turns out nice, but other times it'd be nice if I actually had like something consistent going, which I guess is like that's like an overarching theme for everything I do, is that it's not very consistent. I never really like there's things I gotta work on. Like I gotta work on like properly using shapes, proper consistent like anatomy, a little bit of a little bit of perspective as well. Perspective's a big one. because perspective can like make or break a drawing, I feel like, especially if you accidentally screw up like a little bit here or there, and it's like,
Wow, that hand looks way bigger than it should be at that angle.
and then it just kind of, it's like the only thing you can focus on, and it kind of sucks because you don't want to focus on all the negatives, but it's nice to be aware of them at least. That's different. Yeah, that's different enough. That's good. Very, very true. Do I like doing line or coloring more? Ooh, that's a good question. Because I don't know. I guess I don't want to say I guess it depends because that's like a lame answer to the question. You want the juicy details. You want like a real answer. Uh, but it really is like if I'm doing if I'm trying to like do some crazy pose and like it's something I haven't done before, like crazy like foreshortening or like perspective. Uh, Doing the lines is always really fun because uh like that's like what I'm focusing on. That's like what I'm trying to get better at, and like the real goal of the drawing. Because after that, like I can color and render it all day long, but that's not like what I was practicing specifically with that one. And so in that case, doing the lines is a lot more fun because I get to see like how far I can push how far I can push perspective, how I can properly articulate like poses and body language and how I want things to specifically go with that. But uh in any other case, coloring is very, very fun. Rendering specifically, which even I still don't really know like the proper like definition of rendering, but to my knowledge, it's pretty much just like coloring or not. Yeah, of course it's coloring. It's like lighting and like shadows and like all like the final details with that. Uh, and it's really fun because painting is fun. Uh, like painting in like light and shadow, and once you start to learn colors a little bit too, I guess color theory would be the right word for it. Like, oh, like you hue shift it a little bit when it gets darker, hue shift it when it gets lighter. Uh, like sometimes using different colors, like even if you're coloring something that's blue, maybe you put like some bright green highlights on it, or like pink, or whatever the light source is. Do I manually do the lighting? I do everything. Like I said earlier, I just wing everything pretty much. I kind of plan out a direction for a light source. Like if I'm gonna be rendering this, I'll be like, okay, oh wait, hold on. Like here is the light and it's going like this at this angle, and then I'll go in and I'll try to be like, okay, so like this would be here, this would go like that. Got like a little bit of that. Maybe a wrinkle or two would be shadowed, and then I'll go in and I'll either like blend it up with a blending brush like that, or one cool thing about Clip Studio Paint is being able to import a bunch of custom brushes, and I found this nice little render brush which like mixes colors really well. And it's fun to render with that. The more you limit yourself, kind of in the same vein of what I'm talking about, like instead of trying to rely heavily on like these blending brushes, if I try to only do it with the render brush and like limit myself with that, sometimes that leads to a lot better results because I'm not using the other blending modes as like a crutch and relying on that to make everything look good. I'm actually like thinking about where I'm like mixing things and like putting lights and shadows and all that. And in that way, I'm slowly learning as I have fun and draw. Also, I'm like having second thoughts now on what I want to do with these pants. They could stay brown. No, actually, no. Brown will work. Brown will be a good contrast between all like the blues and purples and pinks. Maybe. Oh, camo! Oh my gosh, that's a good idea. I don't know how to draw camo, but hold on. If I like, we'll keep them brown for now. I can hue shift them after. But if I like Just like start putting shapes in. Oh wait, no, the pocket wouldn't totally be owned by that. So like, pink and green is also. Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh, dude, you're the real artist here. Holy moly, take the wheel. And we'll do all this. And then we'll get tone in between. Yeah, that's good. That's not really in between, but it's different enough. And of course we'll make it a little bit more clean later. This is just kind of getting the idea across. There we go. So now with that, I can hue shift that. No, that's the wrong way. Yeah, look at that. I like that. That works, that works. Of course, we'll fine tune that a little bit in a little bit. But that's definitely the direction I'm gonna go. Because I didn't even think about that. I wonder if there's something else. I might see if I can put like a pattern on the crop top maybe then to kind of go with like the pattern theme, because if that's the only pattern that might be a little bit out of place. But I'm kind of just I'm talking up my behind here. I don't really know what I'm saying. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That should be up here so I can show through. Got that. I need little blue orbs as well. Geometry dash reference. Actually, I could probably clean up the line work around that a little bit. There's like a lot of stuff that could be fixed. Oh yeah, and then I need to align the chains properly too. We'll give a tiny bit of a shine for now. That needs to be a little bit. That's good enough. And then, yeah, go back to the lines. There we go. It's a nice little cleanup. And, you know, we'll do this on a separate layer for now. To get the chains down. Just so I can combine it afterwards and it won't be too tough. Also, speaking of custom brushes earlier, there's probably a custom brush I could use to just do the chain in. In fact, I think I might have some, but I'm gonna do it myself just for fun. Okay, I'm already going back on that because I forgot how annoying that is to go through. Hold on. Yeah, look at that chain brush. Now I'm not gonna totally rely on it, but I will do that. I'm gonna kind of play with the size a little bit. There we go. And then I'm not just gonna use that. I'm gonna draw over that because I want it to fit the rest of my line work. Look, man, I told you already. No Marvin. No Marvin. Imagine the bald. I can imagine the bald practice. All right. For drawing bald. Like drawing while bald. I'm not bald, so I don't think I really need that. Marvin is balding, that's right. No, I'm good. Actually, I could have made these like a little bit sharper or like angular just to like go with the rest of the line art because the rest of the line art is kind of sharp as well. Oh, what's up, Pandora Laws? This is the first Pandora Laws sighting in a Zoraah stream. Are you at work? You better not be slacking at work. Get off your phone! Goodbye, White Summer 3. It was a pleasure to have you in here. Thank you. Goodbye! Yo, public access 7-Eleven, can you stop being disgusting in my chat? I will be forced to time you out. On the That's cool. Are you hiding from work with that? Well, I hope they don't catch you. I'm just trying to think how do I time out. Amen. Yo, public access channel, can you please stop making Pandora uncomfortable in the chat? That'd be great. I'm really hoping I'm not gonna screw any of these up. This is like so monotonous. I should have just kept the regular chain drawn by the brush, but I can't. I need it to be done by me. Dubai chocolate matcha? Are you serious? You're gonna have the real Dubai chocolate? Dude, stop saying things like that in my chat. You're being weird. Okay, wait. I like already like lost myself. Wait, no, so that goes like... Can this just go like that? We're about to find out, I hope so. And then that can just... If I... Is that working? I think it is. I can't... That doesn't look completely right, though. I can't tell. Oh, wait, maybe if I do this... No, I don't know what I did, but that's totally... I was totally screwing it up. I hate drawing chains! I did this to myself, though. I straight up did it to myself. It's so hot in my room, too. I'm, like, dying. But that's okay. You remain? Sorry, I was locked in the chat. I don't know how long ago you said that. Plus, I don't know how long the stream delay is, because the stream delay is kind of evil. I really hate that I'm screwing these up, I think. In the world? Almost there. So it would go like that, and that cuts that off. It's like actually hurting my brain. There we go. And we cut that off there so it can link onto the pants. And then I'll go and erase every line that might be in the pants so it all fits in. Wow! There we go. That works. Epic chain. You know what? Might end the stream a little bit early today. I haven't really had anything to eat and I'm hungry. So, yeah, 40-minute stream. That's not bad. I talked a nice bit. Got back into this, got some flats done. Maybe I'll finish outside of stream. Maybe I'll, I don't know. Maybe I'll save it for a stream, but I'm probably going to keep working on it. So, if I start the next stream, whatever it is that I do, if it's an art stream, that is, if I start that with a different drawing, that's why. And this will be done, and we'll start something new together. So it was wonderful talking to everybody, and I will see you guys in the next one, probably. And we'll listen to the chapter 4 OST because we only got through chapter 3.